Hello, everybody. This is a very special, definitely Deela live interview. I have my very first guest, my husband, Ron Trey, and right now we're off to a lovely date. Okay, so we're going to start off and get right into it. Do you enjoy being married to me?
Yes.
That's a lot of giggles. That's a lot of laughs.
Trick question.
Yeah, I know. This is totally unbiased answers, please. Do not feel threatened. Don't feel like you have to say anything just because you're married to me.
You feel like you be happy married to me? Nah, not really.
What do you enjoy about our marriage?
We have a great relationship.
Great how?
We laugh. We understand each other for the most part. We're on the same page. I believe so.
Okay, what do you not like about our relationship? What? You keep laughing. No, we need answers. We need answers.
What I don't like, I don't like that you jump to conclusions and you build stuff up and you run with it. It take you a long time. Don't move the microwave. I got a lot. It takes you a long time to get over something. Like if I make you mad, it may take a day. I'll be mad for 40 minutes. I'm done.
Okay, I appreciate your honesty. You work on the road, which means that you are not home a majority of the time. How do you cope with that? Do you enjoy having your time away, or is it like, let me just, get through it? Or how do you deal with working on the road?
Really just a business.
It seems like you have a blast. I mean, like, how do you cope with it when you're over there?
Now you're talking about the guys' night out. One night a week.
I'm asking, how do you cope with having so much things to do while you're away? Like,
I don't have a lot to do. I do. I try to occupy my time with positive stuff. So I do go out with the fellas. We do play a little ball. Mm-hmm. We watch sports. Obviously drink. So that's
okay.
But if I had my choice, obviously I would work from home. Well, work and be home every day.
Oh, I believe you.
What's been the most challenging part as far as me working on the road for you?
There's been a lot of challenges. The most challenging part is that I don't really provide much structure, and you're like the structure for the household. So when you're gone,
Chaos.
Let me tell my story. When you're gone, it is a bit chaotic when I run the show. And I miss having you at home. Like, I feel like we laugh, we have a good time. You're really like my friend, so I have nobody to talk mess to, and sell out and hug on. I feel like we've adjusted to it, and we really do make it work, because Ray drives down here like once a month is a goal, but it seems like he's been coming like 6 times a month, like, to be honest. If I had a flat tire, he'd be down here to come and change my tire and then head back to work before anybody else I know. Tell me right now, you want a threesome, or you wouldn't care if you never had one? What are we laughing about? What are we laughing about?
Cause why you answered it like investigative reporter? I'm all good with whatever happens.
Do you want a threesome?
I think most men would want a threesome.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Just say, I ask only about you.
Yes, I would like one.
How are we gonna have a threesome and we have a twin size bed?
That's a lie.
What is your long you wait? I call you one day and I want to sell feet pics on www.twinkletoes.com. You let me do it or not? Just toes.
Just toes?
Just toes. Content toes. Okay. Sometimes I get DMs and they're always like, your husband let you do this, your husband let you do that. Can you please tell the people that you are never worried about a picture that I've ever posted on the internet?
Nah, I don't worry about that. But you know me, my motto is, if you with me, you with me. If you
okay, ain't, that's what I'm talking about. So can you tell your foot soldiers that don't even know you that they can relax?
Yeah, I don't be pictures, talking, that don't bother me.
Thank you. They only be saying that so they could be like get my pennies.
But that's most dudes.
I know, that's why they don't really care. They don't care about you like that. Exactly. So y'all can stop fake caring. He's good. Do you feel like it's been a long 9 years or like a fast 9 years? How do you feel like these 9 years have been for you?
Fast.
I think so too.
We got like 3 different periods. We started talking in 08. Obviously, all my situations. Then I come home, so.
It's been a long time, cowboy. What did you learn the hard way?
Honestly,
You don't gotta get so deep.
well, I learned a lot. Like, pretty much everything in my life the hard way. Far as street stuff and so-called illegal activities, I learned that it's probably better just to find you a career and work and make some money and stay free.
Probably.
Well, it is. You're
Okay.
right. You're right. You know, there's take that back. Not probably. It's the best thing you can do. If I can go back and change one thing in my life, I probably would have changed that.
Oh, I know that's right.
It's the biggest thing you had to learn the hard way.
Expressing my feelings in a healthy way, like in all aspects of my life, and not holding things in. I think holding things in every relationship, in every situation in my life, it always like played out negatively because I did that.
That's kind of funny. I thought you would have said boundaries. Like
But
creating boundaries.
listen, if you holding it in,
Yeah,
you ain't creating it. You just like
it's all one.
you just
It's
sitting there
all
like
one and the same.
yes. Now I love boundaries so much. Love them so much. I can't get enough of boundaries. Does anybody think I'm a bitch?
Nah, I told you won the crazy wife thing this week.
Oh, I forgot. Yes. So let's give some context to that. So last week I won the Wild 'N Out Wife Award for the week amongst Trey and his coworkers. I'll just say this: I was honored just a little bit, but I really also doubted my competition. Like I don't think what I did or that day we had was so crazy when I think about it.
It's your channel. You can tell the people.
We keeping it 100 on my channel. So what? I don't think what I did should have gave me an award. I know it was off, but it wasn't award worthy.
I think what it was behind. That's what kind of drove you over the point. You want to tell the people what it was behind? My family doing a family cruise in October. I text my wife, "Hey, how you feel about going on a family cruise?" I know my wife. My wife, she's a social media person. She ain't dealing with people in person.
That's the whole time.
You know, let's
That's
be honest.
not what it. No, that's not what it was. But
Okay,
how about you just stick with
I'm
what
just
you
telling
know?
the truth.
No.
I know it's 50-50 with her. She may want to go, she may not. But I'm thinking, okay, I'm always on the road. I'm going to take the kids. So she texts me back. She say, "Nah, I don't think I want to go this time." I said, "Okay, cool. I'm going to take me and the kids." She texts back and said, "What did you say?"
I don't know, but it was like no.
You asked me who? Like we got other kids. I had to look at my phone. I'm like, well, maybe I text her. Well, I mean, we got the same kids. We've been having for a while now. So I text her back. I said, "Hey, man." I said, "Man, that's kind of selfish. Because you don't want to go, I can't take the kids."
I didn't say, here's my thing behind it. I wasn't saying you can't take the kids. Like, come on. We don't have these kid wrestles to be quiet. Come on now. Don't make it seem like that.
I'm not, but we're telling the story.
Yeah,
this
but
is how it's going.
like you get your big hand out of the camera because it's
I'm
taking
sorry.
up it just like your lies. It's taking up a lot of room.
Oh.
My thing was that neither of my kids have ever been on. I was like, you know what? If they were going on a cruise, I'd want to be there to share that experience. I'm not even super big on, oh, I gotta be the first for everything. There's so many things that happen. He went on a road trip with you. I didn't care. I was happy. But this was just one thing, and I felt like, you know, I didn't want to miss out on that, and I didn't want to have to just go. It wasn't even necessary because you're saying it wrong, and you're saying it wrong in front of me, which is crazy.
Yeah, like that cropped out picture you sent me.
What cropped? So let's get to why I won the award, apparently. So I'm pissed, and I'm not pissed because of what he said. We were going back and forth, and in our text messages, both of us was talking real spicy, okay? We was talking spicy. We was being rude. I'm very slow to anger, I would say. It's usually when I feel like I'm unheard and I feel like you don't care. You're like, whatever. Then I probably go from level 1 to 59.
59 out of what? 60?
I go to then I go to 100. Then I go to 100 because I'm like, in my head, you're telling me you don't care about how I feel. So we're going back and forth. I was very immature. I said things that I shouldn't have said, that I didn't mean. I shouldn't have said, and there's a period there. So while I was out getting things for DeAndre's birthday, it was like, how dare he say all that stuff to me and then just go on about his day back to working? It just pissed me off that it really angered me that you just went back to work while I was steaming like a little kettle pot. I was angry. I texted him and said, I texted him and said, I got an offender bender. He texts back and says, are you okay?
Tell him what your response was.
I'm getting there, dang.
No, you're skipping. What was your response when I asked you was you okay?
Oh, now you care?
There we go.
I think I did my middle finger in a picture. Yeah, it was, I said, oh, now you care? He's like, well, what happened? Who was at fault? I said, they were. I said, but they left. And he said, so it was a hit and run? So now I'm like, he's asking way too many questions for this baby lie. Like, I was just trying to get you to hit.
Baby lie? You tell your husband you got your husband who works 6 hours away in a whole nother state, who doesn't have real good reception. You tell him you've been in an accident.
You're right.
But that's a little lie.
You're right. That was a lie. And that was an inconsiderate lie, if we're going to be honest. Okay. All right. This is what we're here for. We're here for the truth. So I lied, okay? Now he's just texting me. Like, before this, he wasn't texting me. So now it's like, I wanted to get some reaction out of him. Now I'm getting the reaction. And it's from a negative space, which ladies, not even all ladies, because I'm not gonna lie, I was very embarrassed by my behavior, because I'm like, girl, why are we doing all this growth if we're gonna just backslide? Because that's what it was. I was backsliding to my manipulative ways. I was backsliding heavy. What happened? Fender bender? Wait, because you want to get to that part so bad. You just want to throw me under the bus. Let me at least walk in the road first. Dang. He's asking a lot of questions. I'm like, dang, like, isn't his reception bad? Normally, he can't even text this fast. And
because I gotta leave out from where I'm working.
You had to leave somewhere?
Yeah, I had to leave out the area to go text and try to call you, and I did call you. Mm-hmm. You made it like you was busy. I'm like, how's she busy?
So romantic. I was
Don't do that. Stop it.
So I put my phone on airplane mode so that if he did try to look or call, it wouldn't go through. And that's what happened. That's why when you called me, it didn't go through. I'm still like just sounding frustrated. I'm being real short with him. Like, you don't want to talk to me. We were just arguing. Now you care that I got a little fender bender. Like, please stop being so fake with me right now. Like, please just chill. He starts asking detective questions, which pisses me off. Even though I'm lying, I'm pissed that you're questioning my lie, because how dare you? How dare you act like I would lie about this while I'm lying about this? I was just upset.
Normal stuff you ask when somebody get in an accident. All right, how are you?
Was there a police report?
There's a police report. What did the police say?
Did the police come? I'm like, dang.
It's just normal stuff normal people ask when someone got in an accident. Hey, is the car drivable? What are you going to do?
Then he goes, send me a picture.
Of the car.
And I'm like,
I already know my wife. Soon as she sent me the text about she got in an accident, I rolled my eyes. I looked at my crew member I was working with. I say, man,
but you went outside to go check. So did you care, or did you just know I was lying? Pick one.
It was 75% you full of S, and 25% was like, well, maybe she did get in an accident. Well, did you talk to Geico? Did you talk to these people? Did you do this? And you didn't have no answer. And you talking about, I knew you was lying when you said, I'm still going in the store to get DeAndre birthday stuff. I was like, you just wrecked the car, and you talking about going to buy some balloons?
Yeah, that's what gave it away. Because normally, when I get high stress, I get like this paralysis. Like, I can't think, I can't move. I'm just stuck in the situation. For me to even say, well, I'm going to get birthday stuff, I was like, why would I say that? What did Geico say? So if you want to know, go log in. You can get the information. Knowing good and well, I usually log in. He sends me the money, I log in, I just pay it. After that, you said, send me a picture. And I was like, oh, this man he done got a cheat code. I was like, I'll call you back. He's like, just do it now. I said, fine. I said, this is really annoying, but okay. So I go while he's talking, and I go on Google, and I just type in black Kia Sorento fender bender. And then I scroll. I got the first 3 pictures. I saved it to my thing, and I uploaded it. Sent it right to him. Said, you should get it. I said, I don't want to have to prove to you that I'm in an accident, that I got in an accident. I said, this is more frustrating than anything. And he was like, okay, I see it. And I was like, bye. And then that was that. Normally, when I'm on my stuff, I would have cropped that picture. I would at least looked at it and looked at the surroundings. I just saw black. I was like, dang, this does look like my car a little bit. And I sent it over.
I say, what's that car in the background on that flat tire? Is that the car that hit you? Knowing good and well she took a picture from a salvage yard. Because I'm showing my homeboy them. Before I go back, I said, y'all want to know how crazy my wife is? This heifer done sent me a picture off the internet. So now let's search it on the internet trying to find this exact same picture.
What is wrong with y'all? Why aren't y'all working? Why aren't y'all at work working?
No, because we have, it's competition. Oh, you think your wife crazy? Listen to this.
I have to drop the picture. So, as you can see in the picture, it's right there in the back, and I didn't notice. So once I saw it, I was like, come on, D. This is a rookie mistake. I was so embarrassed and pissed off at myself. I still don't know why the person's tires. I'm gonna put
Not
some.
even flat.
Wait, I'm gonna
abandoned.
put some of the text message in here, just the part that doesn't make me seem any crazier than I am. Right now, the way your bumper is, he's like, you can't drive with that, and I was like,
It was hanging on the ground. I was like, where you going? To another car
I
accident?
said I'm going to the house. So later on, I get home and I hadn't slept that much that night before. That's not an excuse. I just had an ADHD moment. I didn't sleep that night. And I'm tired. Shopped around for, D-Man. I argued. My energy was depleted. And I laid down, not even thinking of the fact that I left him with this lie still roasting. So I fell asleep for 3 hours?
No, you went to sleep all day. I was still at work. So it wasn't no 3 hours. It was my whole 10-hour shift.
Oh, I didn't sleep the night before.
You ended up just sleeping with a belly full of lies.
I apologized. I did. So somehow that was the why I won the Violent Out Wife of the Week. I don't understand. I'm like thinking, come on, my competition had to have had something on me with that because
No, just the sheer creativity, intensity of yours. You wasn't gonna let it go.
hopefully next week my competition can, redeem themselves and I will hand over my championship belt. Prior to that, I think I wasn't even up for this.
You was doing good.
Yeah.
But when you come out of retirement, you come hard.
I don't feel that was my heart. I feel like I dropped the ball a lot.
You come back like Michael Jordan when he was wearing the 4.5 and switched to 2.3.
I want to thank you for coming on to my channel and being my very first guest. I do want you to return. We'll have more of a structured segment.
We live together. Hopefully I will be returning.
Yeah, but I usually don't have you on my social media life. Like, I don't really have you here. This is a space I usually don't invite you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Alrighty, you guys. I want you to please like and subscribe. If you have any questions for me and Trey, drop them below. If you want any questions about, how we deal with this or that, marriage questions,
I ain't answering nothing.
long distance relationship questions.
Thank you for inviting me.
You're welcome. I love you.
I love you too, Mooney.
What's your outro?
Bye.
We'll see you next time. Like I said, like and subscribe and toodles.